Good morning and welcome back to the channel. We have new WWE action figure images. We have we have the return of one of the greatest tag teams that had ever lived in WWE history. Now, on this go-around, though, this is starting all the way back to the Usos days. That's right, when they were wearing shorts, when they were green, when they had tongue sticking out, when they had face paint. Yes, this is a thing, you guys. If you guys have been following the Usos long enough, you damn well know they got a history. And I feel like Mattel, they are capturing, executing it top notch right here with the latest set right here of the greatest hits. Now, typically, as you guys know, greatest hits, they are pretty much a revamp of what we have seen. So these are redos. They are coming back. I believe they were released almost 10 years back. And I feel like the accuracy with the True FX technology, as well as all the additional bonuses, Jimmy looking top notch. Also, be sure to drop a like if you want to see the rest, right? Because it only makes sense. You can't have Jimmy without Jay, and you can't have Jay without bringing the bloodline right here as a whole. This is awesome, you guys. And this is actually long before the whole storyline of the bloodline. These guys were the dynamic duo. They were rocking both shows. I don't care if you're talking about SmackDown, sometimes on Raw. Either way, these two were cutting the nitty-gritty down to that bright green finish, man. Love the pink accents. Probably love Jay's scan more. Feel like Jay's got more of an accurate representation. Not that there's anything wrong with Jimmy, but I feel like they've always struggled with making a Jimmy, at least a proper one. I mean, the latest ones have definitely been amped up from what we have seen. Typically, what they were doing back then, you guys, it was almost like an identical piece from Jay's. They just slightly modified like a couple of things and called it a day. Now, these two, definitely not, and definitely stepping up to a whole new level. Now, as far as Seth freaking Rollins, this man's coming back in the Shield, except instead of the white, we got it in the black. HeroFix, he never had it in white. If he did, it wasn't Shield. It was his in-ring gear. This right here, we actually got about probably 2-3 years back. So fact that we're getting it again, I honestly don't understand. They could have done a couple of other different gears, but again, at least you're getting a damn table. So you know what, Rollins, if you don't come out here at least ranking at a 9 or a 10, I'm gonna put your ass right through that damn table, bro. That's right. Walk away, because Seth Rollins don't want to hear WHF's rant. The only one that's going to want to hear it is the WHF Figgy Universe. So if you guys are stopping by for the first time, be sure to hit the subscribe button. And also, go in the comments. What greatest hits figures do you guys want to see being brought back? Because as much as I wanted to see this one, and this one actually has a really cool story. Anybody that was collecting back in the day Batista, now this one didn't make much sense to me, and I'm going to tell you why. Because typically when there's bootleg figures, there's usually something that makes them specific, whether it's unreleased. This Batista, which again, it makes no sense, but back in the day, he actually had a bootleg version of this. And it looks like Mattel, they're making their own version of a bootleg. Look at that shirt. The guy's tattoo is literally ripping the back of that shirt. It's not ripping. It is based on a Velcro design. So keep in mind, that massive back ain't going to be detained. Those traps, those belts, the only Batista bomb you're going to be getting is almost kind of looking like the bootleg. I don't know about the skin tone, you guys. And I know like this was a different time and era, but if you guys remember that bootleg, this almost has that skin tone, very similar to that. And that was actually how you were able to distinguish one from the other, was mainly due to the skin tone. But nonetheless, this definitely a high demand, at least when you're talking about the Batista figures that have been released in the past. Now, Undertaker also making a comeback, and I do believe this is based off, what is it, WrestleMania 29? I could be wrong, but without a doubt, as far as like a trench coat design, bro, this one was quite like no other. It had brought so much detail. It just, I'm telling you, it was a nice little bonus. It wasn't fabric goods, but definitely one to consider. Now, as far as the figure in and of itself, I truly think that the True FX, it's what's kind of making this figure a pickup. It's got a really nice blend of an earlier Undertaker, but at the same time, older Taker, especially when you look around the mouth area. I don't know what it is, man. It's just giving me like that later Taker vibes as opposed to WrestleMania 29. And I know that's not a long time ago, but when you really think about it in the grand scheme of things, that's, what is it, 11, 12 years? That's insane, bro. So again, really nice looking Undertaker, some nice bonuses that are being brought within it. And as far as the jacket, again, I love the first one, so I'm really curious as to how this one is going to hold up next to the older version. Now, Ron Simmons, damn. And I'm going to say damn, because Oh my gosh, you guys. Damn. This is cool. Anybody that has been trying to chase that very first release, which I believe that was an exclusive to Target. Yeah, that one was based off the blue gear. This one is based off the purple. And this is kind of what I'm talking about, you guys. Anytime you reintroduce the figure back into the lineup and you're trying to go based off a similar gear or attire that they have worn in the past, this is kind of what you should do. Because think about it. All those people and have the blue gear, such as WHF Figure Universe, right? They wouldn't want it in blue again. They'd want it in a different color. And I feel like the purple is just really bright, man. Plus, again, the True FX on this one, definitely such an upgrade versus the older version. As far as Rey Mysterio, this guy's dialing it up all the time, bro. We got him in the red, blue. Where's the white? I don't know. It's not red, white, and blue Hero Fix. This ain't USA. This ain't 4th of July gear inspired. But I'm just saying, throw a little bit of white in there, Ray. What the crap? No, I'm kidding. This one right here, I actually like. Nice to see this one. This one was very, very toyetic as far as what we did get on the first initial release. And it's dating back well over plus 10 years. So it makes sense. I mean, when you talk about greatest hits, I mean, a greatest hit to me, it's more like a decade, right? Some of these ones, such as like the Seth Rollins, I don't know if that's a greatest hit, bro. Like, it might have been a greatest hit 2 years ago, but again, it's all based on what you're looking for. I mean, if you're looking for rarity, this Rey Mysterio figure, very rare in the collection department, especially when you talk about complete. Most of the time that you do find it loose, typically you'll find it without the shirt. So again, rarity, it's all in how you look at it, buddy boy. Now, this one, I can't even call it rare, bro. This one kind of makes me like, why? Like, why? Like, all right, so this one was part of that pack. I believe that one was either a 3-pack or a 4-pack over at Tar Shitty. And again, it was a different gear. Typically, we see them in the red and yellow. So seeing them in the white and red, I can see that. But at the same time, bro, this one wasn't released all that long ago. I believe you could still find them relatively cheap on the second market. So again, some questions and then some bonuses. At the same time, the only thing you can do is ask Rollins to burn it down. This guy's burning it down. He burned it down on that first initial Ultimate Edition release. This one, very hard to come by. Even now, right? This guy had sold out pretty quick, and regardless of there being a couple of different versions of it, this one right here was still the one that people chased after. Me particular, bro, I ended up picking up like 6 of them. I think in all, I ended up making like a shield gear. I ended up making like a crotch piece. I ended up using a piece for that to make that, what is it, the American Badass Undertaker. So I could see the demand. This one, on the other hand, though, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, you're going to get 2 different looks, too. So you'll either get the earlier run, which, again, a nice little bonus when you talk about scans. That's mainly the bonus that you're getting with this Hulkster. But this one right here, this is the one that you're going to want to chase down, bro. This is the one that I've actually been asking for quite some time. And I'm pretty sure that 90% of the WHF figure universe have been demanding for this figure. So, fact that we're finally getting it now, bro, yeah, Hulkster, he's I don't know if he's excited that he's finally being released in his Ruthless Aggression run, or the man's about to take a shit. Either way you look at it, put me down for what? Oh my gosh, oh yeah, now I'm gonna get it. WHF Figure Universe, you ought to be dropping a like. If you're this far in the video, bro, you ought to be dropping a leg drop, because I'm gonna be dropping a leg drop on you, as well as V-Dog Custom. Shout out to V-Dog, man. Perfect representation of the baddest man on Monday Night Raw. Bron Breakker in Ultimate Edition. Now, last figure reveals that we did get, we are going to be getting one here in the lineup, but it is based off Elite, bro. Now we need this man in Ultimate, and I feel like he's done justice. He's definitely doing something great, so be sure to drop a like. If you want to see Bron Breakker, Mattel, please make it happen. WHF Figure Universe has been asking for it. Give me your thoughts, though. Let me know what you guys think of all the brand new WWE figure reveals. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you, my friends, on the next one.